Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the one spot. And for Toronto, they've got Scotty Barnes. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Barrett at the three spot. And when you consider how athletic, Doris, both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Well, Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Over quickly. Gobert against Pirtle. The second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
First trip to the line for him here.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
The first one falls. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And Gobert drops them both. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history. You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. Now, this guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Trent outside. Conley against Quickly. It's good on the putback.
The hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now here's Edwards. The pass to Gobert. And here is McDaniels. Shot clock at 3. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Towns missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Conley scanning the floor. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Here is Conley, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Raptors.
For your Raptors, Kelly Olynyk.
Towns against Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. Puts it up from 15. That's good on the jump shot.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Conley's shot is off.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Quickly. And the Raptors take on 2 more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. As the season winds down, Doris, the top squads have certainly separated themselves from the rest of the pack.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. And despite everyone playing hard this year, both conferences have become super competitive. It is getting more and more difficult to become and sustain being a top team.
And now a moment to see the stats for Conley. Over the last month, getting it done. He's averaging 11 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Towns finds Edwards. Will it go? 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Olynyk the pass to Quickly. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume 3-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
And quickly drops them both. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Barnes finds Olynyk. Barnes down low. Defended by Towns. Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Edwards. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And here is Conley. Last game he had 13. Over in the corner, Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Lets the 3 fly. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Outside Conley. Feeds it to Towns. Over Barnes. Another shot. Gobert. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
Up top, Barrett. McDaniels defending. Passes it to Olynyk. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota in the lead. It's tipped. Conley against Barrett. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Conley against Quickly. Conley kicks to McDaniels. They get it back and slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. And the Raptors with the ball, trailing by 2. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Pass to Olynyk. Going inside. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
Edwards looking it over, and Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 4th-team foul.
Here's Conley. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Inside, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Quickly the pass to Olynyk. Back to quickly. And McDaniels with the block.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Now here's Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now, here's Barrett. McDaniels defending. The layup off target.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Edwards. So much fun in the doors to watch Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And Edwards drops them both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Raptors trail by 8. Round kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Abaji. No good again that time.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. Here's Gobert. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now let's find out who the top shot blockers are as we check out the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Rudy Gobert, 3rd.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in.
A chance now to see the numbers for Olynyk. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in field goal percentage, and don't forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Back to Conley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Assist from.
And it's 6 points for Mike Conley.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Brown kicks to McDaniels. Here's Abaji. Can they get it? That one doesn't go. Good D by Anderson. Out to Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Dick. Sinks that one from the post. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Rebound by Olynyk.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And here are the Raptors now. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Just 5 on the clock. Brown outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Reed. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That one good for 2.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the layup falls. Brown's got his 2nd basket.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Anderson with the ball. Still without a basket. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Up top, Brown. Over by Conley. Stolen by Anderson. Down low, Edwards. Oh, that's blocked. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Minnesota making some changes. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Edwards. And Monte Morris subbed in for Mike Conley.
One side.
On the free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 7. Down low, here's Anderson. Yes, that goes in.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Now, Dick. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Dick's got 5 now. And And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
So on the floor for Minnesota, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Morris. And it's McLaughlin in at the shooting guard. Dick passes to Barrett. Clock at 6. Shoots over McDaniels. Barrett, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Barrett. A stupendous finish in traffic. Barrett's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, the handles of R.J. Barrett on full display. What a pretty drive.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And here is Barnes. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Yeah, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
Good on the second free throw. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's McDaniels. Tries again. That shot is off. Nice D from Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And it's quickly missing. Minnesota leading by 8. Morris passes to McLaughlin. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Edwards has come in for Minnesota. And that one misses. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Barnes. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Has to Gobert. He dishes it to Edwards. Lays it up off the glass. Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Barrett. 6 points for him. Trent with the wide open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Kicks it to McDaniels. Pass to Towns. And too long on the shot. The Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Baseline jumper. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's McLaughlin. Right wing. Here's Towns. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 7. To the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy is a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Check in for Jordan McLaughlin. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. 5th, the Timberwolves.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And here are the Raptors now. After the basket by Minnesota, Pirtle. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Raptors trail by 7. And the pass to Barrett. Back to quickly over Conley, and another basket for Toronto.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. McDaniels passes to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Purtle. Out to Edwards. Over Trent. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Edwards got 16 points.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Trent. Right side Towns. The tray. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Timberwolves?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Well, Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
First free throw is good.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys, and you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. He's perfect from the line this time.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Passes to Reid. Here's McDaniels. And Purtle sends it down.
Active defense from Jakob Purtle, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
The Raptors making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Five to shoot. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Purtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here is Quickly. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Purtle. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 8. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Towns has got 10 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now, here's Trent. Guarded closely. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Outside Conley. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Conley into the lane. It's good. He's got 8.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Barrett against Edwards. Barrett, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
The Timberwolves made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
First one falls for him.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
And some changes here for the Raptors. McDaniels, he's checked in for Pirtle. Dick comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Bruce Brown in for Quickly. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Anderson's checked in. And Towns drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And the Raptors call time here.
Louder than every person in your section. Get a shirt. It's that simple. Let's hear it, fans.
Now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Toronto, their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happened.
And I think for Toronto, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Jalen McDaniels, Doris, much like his brother Jaden, can be a menace on defense.
That's a great word, Kevin, because he has got such great length and versatility on the defensive end. The frame is wiry, but believe me, he's stronger than he looks. This is a guy who's not got a big name by any means, but Jalen McDaniels can be a solid rotation guy.
Minnesota leading by 10. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Here is Anderson. The Raptors knocking down the tray. Pass to Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
McDaniels finds Barrett. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Towns.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
1:30 left to play in the first half. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Barrett. Second shot opportunity. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You can see with every repetition, R.J. Barrett adding to his offensive arsenal. Great pump fake to draw the contact.
And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting, because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
And the first one drops.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Morris is checked in, and good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves leading by 9. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Outside, Towns. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 4 rebounds in this game. A nice shot by McDaniel.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Pass to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Anderson against Barrett. Now the pass to Olynyk. Misses the 3. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Morris against Brown. Now here is Morris. Tight defense on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Brown. Now here's McDaniels. Here's Dick. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Timberwolves lead by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going it forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Raptors trail by 9. They've got Barrett. Scotty Barnes is out there with Pirtle. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's quickly in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's McDaniels, and he banks in the layup. McDaniels got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Count it. Pirtle's got 10 points in the game.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Passes it to Gobert. Puts it up from 12. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint, here's Barnes. And the rejection by Towns.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
McDaniels with the ball. Here's Gobert. The 9-footer's on the mark. He's got 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact, and he loves it.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. And that one falls for Barrett. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Now Edwards. He's got 16. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Raptors trail by 8. Inside, here's Trent. And they pick up 2.
This guy's got a habit of making tough shots, and for Gary Trent Jr., he welcomes the contact.
Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Conley, the pass to Towns. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's quickly. He's got 10. Over Conley. Here's Pirtle. Towns with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively. Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
And that one's good quickly.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Trent against Edwards. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
It's Trent on the wing. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, and Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Good on both. And here is Quickly. 12 points for him. to Abaji. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Quickly against Conley. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And that one's good quickly.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. Over Trent. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 20.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Quickly against Towns. Birtle's shot is off. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Towns. It's rebounded by Quickly. Toronto shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Towns throws it down.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
And the Raptors call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Pirtle. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The pass to McLaughlin. Back to Edwards. Pass to McLaughlin. The 3. Got a hand on it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at Minnesota. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And when you look at Minnesota, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
You know, and that's something we see a lot from teams that come out of the blue like they have this season. Their confidence just grows and grows with each passing week, and they hit the playoffs riding high.
And it's quickly missing. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Gobert. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Assistant, Jordan.
The Raptors shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Purtle. Back to Quickly. There's the pass to Abaji. Drills the three-pointer. Abaji's got 5 now.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Passes it to Gobert. Shoots over Purtle. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Purtle's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Greg, talking about Jakob Purtle, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The 10-footer. McLaughlin, no good.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Now, here's Quickly. He's covered closely. Gobert with the block. McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Back to McDaniels. That shot off. Good D by Barnes. Pass to Abaji. Launches it. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's McLaughlin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Barnes. Gobert with the block. Trent against Edwards. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Purtle. McDaniels comes in for Barnes. Dix checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Brown in for Quickly. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Pass to Abaji. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Abaji's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
Kicks to Anderson. Now the dish to Morris. Shoots over Brown. Misses off the right iron. Raptors trail by 9. Down low. Here's Abaji. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Kyle Anderson. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2. Ochai Agbaji.
The first one falls. That one is no good. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket tonight. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Reed with the block. Here's Anderson. Abaji pulls it in. Toronto shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Now here's McDaniels. Edwards defending. Now here's McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Brown inside the line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebound by the Raptors. Abaji the pass to Brown. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Reed. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And now here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And it's checked in for Toronto. And Edwards drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Brown down low. Morris is there. Stolen by Reed. To the inside. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 10. Here's the teardrop. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Alexander Walker. Toronto grabs the miss. Olynyk got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there it is for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Edwards against Barrett. 13 feet away. Edwards can't hit. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Minnesota, Nas Reed out there with Gobert, and it's Conley, then it's Jaden McDaniel, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Grady Dick.
Shooting for Minnesota, Mikhail Alexander Walker, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Barrett. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Reed. Unable to get that one. Good D by Barnes. The pass to Barrett. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one. To the middle, here's Reed. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game. Barnes outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Boy, you love
foul.
Barnes being assertive on offense. He forces the defense to foul him there.
Line for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes.
First free throw is good. Trent's checked in for Dick. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Towns is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota leading by 7. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Inside. Knockett Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Bruce Brown.
Substitution for your Raptors, Jakob Poeltl, Emmanuel Quickly.
Toronto shooting reasonably well, 45%. Passes it to Pirtle. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Towns against Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Gobert. And Pirtle sends it back. Barnes looking around. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Alexander Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Trent outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
He is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
That free throw missing.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He hits the second from the line. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Trent. Towns, no luck.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
It's rebounded by Towns.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And Pirtle sends it back. Quickly against Conley. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Quickly. Quickly against Conley. Releases. Bullseye. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
And it's Quickly missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Towns, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 22 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Towns against Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Here's Barrett, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
First one falls for him. And so Barrett nails both of them. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. Second chance shot. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Barrett. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Barrett's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Toronto has possession following the 3 by Minnesota. Back to Pirtle. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels dishes to Towns. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
A 3-second violation.
Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Raptors trail by 7. Quickly with it. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Conley. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Now, quickly. Offensive rebound. Pirtle. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Time now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Monte Morris. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Timberwolves gave us some information. He said that he's in a lot of pain right now, and he's having some back spasms.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Here's quickly Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And the pass to Towns. Back to Conley. He kicks it to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Another shot. Count the basket.
That's a level of concentration right there. Rudy Gobert finishing shots like these, important.
Raptors trail by 9. And here is quickly. And no good. Trying to use the glass. To the paint. Here's Towns. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
Shooting for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Raptors shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's Barrett. A step-back shot here. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What a terrific rebound and an even better putback. Pirtle gets the chance for the follow-up.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it to Towns. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in but I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success, so I've got an open mind.
No good on the second free throw.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Minnesota leading by 9. Passes to Towns. Over Barnes. And it's Towns missing.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Now here's McDaniels. That one goes. Count it.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Barrett's got 19 points.
Well, despite pretty good contest on the interior, R.J. Barrett doesn't back down and makes it look easy.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Towns down low, covered by Barnes. And that one drops. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Here's Barnes. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Barrett, no good.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Raptors trail by 13. Barrett with the ball. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
To the inside. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Gobert. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, you know, and my teammates put it out, trusting me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, you know, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full stifle tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.